Hello, we're in Iceland.
And across 5 days, we're attempting to travel around the entire ring road of the country and camp in a roof tent on top of our modified Defender. We've been here 2 days already and have barely made a dent in our 900+ mile trip. But in that time, we've seen some of the most unbelievable scenery and roads that Iceland has to offer. You now join us on the morning of day 3, just outside of Skaftafell, where we were feeling energised and ready to smash the day.
Hello? Well, that's quite the view in the morning. Have a look outside. Rip it like a band-aid, just open your eyes and look outside. That's quite enough eye-opening for me. When someone tells you a bunch of secrets. Is it good that that's open, that door? It's very open, isn't it? Yeah.
As we hit the road, having showered and eaten, we somehow looked even more knackered than when we'd woken up. Day 3, part 2.
We go again.
Run it again, we said. We're in our trusty Land Rover. I'm saying that out loud so he can hear me and decides not to break down. So far it's been as good as gold, apart from the fact that it's cold in here, it's uncomfortable, it's wallowy, noisy, terrible fuel. It's got no central locking that's driving us mad. My back hurts from climbing into it. It's really good. And I'm sure it's really good off-road, but we've already been driving it on tarmac.
I had a pretty rough night last night.
But you did it to yourself, didn't you?
We went to brush our teeth at the campsite toilets last night. As we were coming out, the Northern Lights were just above us.
What I then did was got a photo on night mode and went to sleep. That's not what you did, is it?
No, I then spent the next hour and a quarter filming it.
Yeah. So you've had 4 hours sleep?
Yeah.
This thing is thirsty. We're arriving at Diamond Beach, guys. Diamond Beach is a beach full of diamonds. We're going to bring back loads of wealth for everyone, and we're giving it to subscribers only, so make sure you subscribe.
Diamond Beach, next stop, Diamond Beach.
That's my nickname, the Diamond Beach. It sounds like that anyway. Right, unofficial tour guide, what are we looking at here?
I think this is Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon, and this is feeding where you are desperate to go.
Yeah, Diamond Beach.
The size of some of these icebergs, bits of ice.
Ice cubes. We're definitely not supposed to be on this side. Look, everyone's over that side.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
You see over there, Ethan, look, there's a bit that's about to break through. So you can see how it feeds Diamond Beach. Diamond Beach is down there, it's another black sand beach.
Whoa, the noise.
That was that transit.
Oh, it was loud though, wasn't it?
Yeah, you hear the knock from that transit engine. Should we have a look at the beach?
Yeah.
Big clumps of ice break off up there and then they come down here. And there is just something I find so backwards about being on a beach and then there's just massive clumps of ice. Now look at the size of that.
And the seal, that was cool.
Oh, you saw a seal?
Yeah.
Kiss from a rose.
Not many shells. I don't think I've seen one shell.
Massive clumps of ice on the beach, not enough for you. You got to have some shells as well, have you? So what does it get, 6 out of 10 now?
There's no shells here.
It sucks here, doesn't it?
Why have you dragged me out here?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Next stop is a fun one.
Right, let's do some driving.
How far around are we? We've done at least a third.
A third? A third, and we're halfway through. What happens if we're the other side of the country and we miss our flight?
Go around again, I guess. We've kind of got out of the tourist bit now, I think. Do you like Vikings?
I couldn't eat a whole one.
If you like Vikings, boy, have I got something for you.
I know what's coming up. This is a weird one because, well, this landscape is epic. I don't know why I keep saying that, it's Iceland, everything's epic. Yeah, yeah. And then set into it is this Viking village, but this is a fake Viking village that was for a feature film that was going to be done by Universal, and then they had a load of issues with it back in like 2010, and then they basically just left it.
To kick us off though, it's just a ship. This is where they sailed, in this lake.
They're not going to go far, are they? Unless there's a sign that says please do not go on it, I'm going on it. Don't know how Viking that is.
Oh yeah.
RPM gauge is a bit out.
Have they just taken an old boat and...
That's exactly what's happened, they made it look like a Viking boat. Good door down there, you could have that.
Yeah, yeah. That one doesn't look too Viking, doesn't it? What does that look like?
Well done, Ethan, for finding the giant penis.
It looks like you, I think. This one was pillaged, I think.
God, the Vikings got that one, didn't they?
Viking Village tick.
Makes me feel a lot better about our productions now. That's how bad it can go, okay? Yeah, it could be a lot worse. Right, now though, if we have any hopes of making it to the airport for when our flight is, we need to put in a serious drive.
Maybe some food.
Haven't got time for that. Do you need the toilet?
Yes.
Haven't got time. We're getting that landy. We need to put some miles in. I'm ready. My clutch foot is itching. Before we carry on with this Iceland road trip, we'd like to thank this week's sponsor, Car Vertical.
Every day, loads of cars are crashed or stolen, and sometimes they go back on the road looking pristine.
But with a Car Vertical report, you can find out their hidden history. All you have to do is enter your reg or VIN number, and Car Vertical will tell you if your car's either been stolen, crashed, or clocked. As you can see, we've got a very smart looking Land Rover Defender here, and with a Car Vertical report, we can see it is just as good as it looks, with green ticks for mileage, finance, and damage. However, here's a car that isn't so clean, an Opel Zafira. As you can see, it's got a yellow warning for damage. If we click that, Car Vertical shows us that this is an insurance write-off. It's Cat S, that's no good. And because it's Cat S, it's repairable. So if this went back on the road and you didn't do a Car Vertical check, you might not ever know.
So if you see this car coming up for sale looking perfect with a Car Vertical report, you can see that it's been crashed.
So if you're ever buying a car, a van, or a motorbike, make sure you do a Car Vertical report and make sure the price matches its history.
And as a treat, Car Vertical are offering 20% off with code ATG.
Thanks, Car Vertical. You're the best.
Back on the road.
This is nice though, this is a bit more gravel. I'm sure this vehicle is capable of far more, but it's nice to at least give it a change from tarmac.
Actually, because there's a lot of roads in the middle of Iceland that you can go on. They get more off-road, more rutted and stuff, but they're, I think, only open for 2 months a year in the summer.
So that's what this would be doing usually, but instead, it's just uncomfortably ferrying us around Iceland. Yeah. It's doing good though, I like it.
This is great, this is great. As we left the Vestrahorn, we started to enter the beautiful East Fjords, where the ring road hugs the coast and the landscape changes yet again. But then, Jack became distracted by something he saw at the side of the road.
Right.
What the hell is going on here?
We were driving along, getting the miles in, then we just saw this chair.
Chair? Oh, that's where I left it. Trick with coffee, you've got to just pour a little bit in to let it bloom.
Oh, you're one of those people. The trick with coffee is buy whatever's cheapest and instant. I'll tell you what, you come through that tunnel, it feels different out here.
You're pushed right out onto the water here as well.
But it feels more serious in a weird way.
Yeah.
Cheers for doing that.
Back on road.
Ah! Yeah. We thought we'd seen the best of what Iceland had to offer, but we could not get over the beauty of the East Fjords. However, with all our stops and time drinking in the beauty of the landscape, we were well into the evening with a lot of miles still to cover, and we now had an important decision to make. Right, we've had to make up a little bit of time because we are really running behind. So we have taken one of the gravel roads.
Yeah, we've cut off a slight bit of the ring road going around the east, which is a shame to miss that, but we're going to gain about 40 minutes here, which I think we need.
This is so different to what we've been doing. We've had lovely tarmac roads, and now there's this gravel track. Oh, well, we've been looking at mountains with snow on top, and now we've worked our way up one. I know this doesn't seem all that hardcore, but I'm now so glad we've got this.
Slight skid.
Yeah, wearing my pants.
Also, little update, apparently all the restaurants have closed in the next town we're going to. But we've thought of a different solution.
Ethan has offered himself up to me, and I'm going to cook him on the mountain.
Is this the top? Is this finally the top? Oh my word.
I'm actually speechless.
We have a tiny bit of water left, not enough for dinner. Didn't plan this. It's amazing.
How much is 190 millilitres? All the restaurants are closed. We're not going to make it off the mountain in time to get anywhere. Ethan has actually clutched the situation. Come through with some freeze-dried meals. I thought I was going to have to eat Ethan. And that would have barely touched the sides. Got to wait 4 minutes. It's the longest 4 minutes of my life. It would have been nice to do all ring road. And we took this road to try and get us some food in time. Rang round the restaurants, it's not going to happen. But the upside is we get to enjoy this and eat these.
I thought you were going to go for smoky barbecue.
I'm a smoky barbecue kind of guy, but when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And they have piri piri. Is it ready yet? How long's it been since I last asked?
30 seconds.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. What a mental place.
There's no one else. I mean, I don't know how far the closest person is from here.
About 2 foot away. Oh my word.
We just hit quite an interesting landmark. We saw a signpost and it had Reykjavik on it.
What did it say after Reykjavik?
Oh yeah, the second sign said it's -1 degrees outside.
No, not that. What was the distance?
Oh, 635 kilometres. We've still got 2 hours of driving left. Not going to get there till 1 o'clock.
This trip has just been so savage on us.
It is literally taking everything from my body and soul.
I am a shadow of my former self.
One thing that's really messing with me is it's midnight now and the sun is not fully down. It's just playing with my body now.
I don't think it's gotten fully dark the entire time we've been here. Are we about to drive into a cloud?
Yeah.
Are we about to drive into a cloud?
I think we're about to drive into a cloud.
I can probably see maybe 10 foot in front of the car, and we just drove into this. It's so spooky looking out in there. It's thick. Holy moly.
Camera can see more than I can, I think.
Well, let me strap that thing to my face then, because I haven't got a clue what's going on. Man, I love Silent Hill. Where did that come from? More worrying than the visibility was that we were now the most isolated we had been the whole trip. As we hit the early hours of the next morning, there wasn't a town for nearly 50 miles in every direction. So if something went wrong out here, it would be a long, cold night. Thankfully, the trusty Defender didn't let us down and we made it to our campsite. Do you want me to say something?
Morning.
Good morning.
How was your sleep?
It's fine, I woke up cold.
It's a lot colder up here in the north. But we're in Mevat now. This is where we got to.
They got a lot of geothermal activities here.
Yeah, I think today's wash day.
Finally.
I'm really going to butcher this pronunciation. I think it's Kvelish. It has quite the scent on it here.
Smells like an egg farted. Whoa, look at these things though. That's the culprit right there. These stinky holes in the ground. Mate, this one is going ham.
So yeah, there's these like boiling mud pools all around. I think it's one of the most active geothermal areas in Iceland. Kettle's done. I don't want to stand in the egg smoke.
Stand in the egg smoke?
I don't like egg.
You haven't got...
I can smell it from here.
I'm not going to make you eat an egg. Go and stand in the egg smoke. Smelly? He's gagging.
That was horrendous.
This place is beautiful, beautiful and smelly, just like my missus.
The colours are cool here, aren't they?
Yeah, the colours are great. Like these like washed out yellows, and also they've got these dark greys and blues. God, I sound like a painter or something.
Yeah, I'm really struggling with this.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's get on the road.
Okay.
Do you want to know something?
What's that?
I've booked you a couple of treats today. The first one, I'm not going to tell you, keep that a surprise. Second one, what if I told you you don't have to sleep up there tonight?
I've not really been sleeping up there all week, to be honest.
So I thought for our last night, we've done so well camping the last week, let's treat us with a little bungalow with a sea view.
You've cracked, haven't you? You've cracked And worse than that, you're disguising it as a treat for me.
No, I can hack the camping. All right, fine, I'll cancel it. I can cancel it.
Cancel it.
Fine, I'll cancel it. I won't cancel it.
No, of course you won't cancel it.
So where are we, Jack? Go on, you take a stab at this one.
Godafoss?
Gothafoss or Guathafoss?
How's it spelled?
G-O, what looks like an Icelandic version of a D. It's got an Icelandic D in there.
Wonder what they look like. God, come on, look, let's get our minds out the gutter. We're doing a wholesome
Sorry, we're
show.
being wholesome. Yeah, this is nice.
Here's the trouble with Iceland. I'm completely desensitised to all of nature's beauties. So that now, it's great. Any other time you see it, now I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, fair.
God, I tell you what, it's making a bit of a comeback, I've seen. Selfie sticks.
Yeah, I've seen a whole bunch of selfie sticks. Look at this dude.
Yeah, fair play to them.
Maybe they're shooting a YouTube video. Maybe they're going around the entire country in 5 days. I doubt it because it's the most stupid idea anyone's ever had.
But now, Jack, I have got a little treat for you. I really wish I was back in there.
So do I. Oh God, that made me feel like a million kroner. Let's go. But Forest Lagoon wasn't the only bath Ethan had planned today. We heard about a place that you can have a bath at the side of the road. So Ethan has kindly volunteered. So you're telling me down here there's a bathtub just on the side of the road?
I don't think it's a bathtub. I mean, that looks freezing. I mean, there's someone's t-shirt, that's promising.
That's good.
Thanks to Iceland's geothermal activity, this waterfall was lovely and warm. But I couldn't stay in here all day, as we had something special planned with our mate Helvis. What we got here then?
Someone's had the wheels off this bike, haven't they?
I think. Yes, no, I'm right, I am shitting it. And you're happy for us to get on these? Yeah. You sure? Yeah.
You break it, you buy it, right?
Ah, okay. Well, good to meet you, Helvis. I'll see you later. I really feel like I do have all the gear.
Yeah, you do have all the gear and absolutely no idea what you're doing.
Look at my helmet.
No, thank you. Oh. Oh my word.
Time to bike on the snow.
Time to snow bike.
Time to mobile.
Thank you, Elvis.
Thank you.
Snowmobiling in Iceland. Didn't think I'd ever do that. Jack, can you start my mobile, please? Whoa, my goodness me. Okay. 160 horsepower and less than 200 kilos. Oh my god! Wow, that was flat. Okay, no more going flat.
First time on a snowmobile. I can't tell if I like it or not.
It just has a mind of its own, and it's so incredibly hard. On the grass, sorry. Whoa! Oh my goodness me! When we first came up here, both Jack and I got stuck, rattled both of us, but like with anything, you just jump back on, give it another go. Can't get better if you don't keep trying.
I like it when it's going in a straight line.
It is much easier when you've got a track that you can follow. So I've made this path here, Jack, and I'm not. Okay, I'm making a new one again. Oh, this is so good! This is so much fun! Woo!
Holy shit! Thoughts?
Unbelievable.
You are a demon on a snowmobile. I'll be honest, can't gel with it. Maybe I need more practice.
I was loving it. Yeah, I could do this all day. I now just want to head for that mountain.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, feel free, man. I'll find another presenter.
So
you were great out there.
Oh,
really
cheers.
Good.
Yeah,
I think you
yeah.
should get a bike.
No.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No one needs a bike.
Big thank you to Helvis for lending us the snowmobiles. That was an unreal experience.
Very brave of you. Thank you for lending us all your clothes and snowmobiles because we are idiots and we could quite easily have broken these.
Yeah. Who's more brave, him or us? Him.
As we descended back down the mountain, Helvis wanted us to try a local Icelandic delicacy before we got back on the road. And you guessed it, another hot dog.
Deep fried hot dog with the fries and melted cheese over.
Now feeling like a pair of hot dogs, we got back on the road and entered the western side of Iceland.
Enquiries was a lovely place.
Yeah, really cool.
Full of lunatics with snowmobiles. I expect later on you'll be on the snowmobile classified ads.
The other thing is, I've just got so clean today. I think I'm making up for the week because I've had 2 showers. You have to shower before you go into the baths at Forest Lagoon. Then you go into the lagoon. You have to then shower when you come out. Then I got in the natural waterfall. I've had 4 baths today.
Well, if you think about it, we've been here 4 days. How many showers have you had?
I've had as many showers as there are days.
Yeah, well there you go. The fact that you did them all in one day shouldn't make a difference, should it?
As we clocked up the miles and inched ever closer to Reykjavik, we were treated to the most incredible sunset around the northwest peninsulas. And a couple of hours later, we finally made it to our accommodation, where Jack had one thing on his mind.
Sad to be leaving?
Now that I'm well rested, I am. Last night I was like, get me out. But right, now we need to get on the road, get to Reykjavik. Do it?
Let's do it.
Come on then.
Just one more bit of ring road to do.
I'm not going to say I can't believe we've done it because we've got an hour of driving yet. And who knows what happens.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, the heavens have opened up.
It's mad.
Iceland is just so upset that we're leaving. And it's shedding just tears. I wish we had more time here.
Yeah. You could come here for a month and you would have that same sentiment.
Yeah. We have done this wrong. We tried to cram in as much as we could and I think we've done a really good job of it. We've seen a lot of stuff. But trying to get around the entire country in this time is so challenging. We are now into the final leg of the ring road, and as more people, towns and traffic appeared, we knew we were getting closer to the finish line.
This is it. This is where it finishes. That's the ring road done in Iceland in 5 days, with everything we did as well. It genuinely is impossible to put a country and journey like this into words, but hopefully we've done right by Iceland in some small way. We haven't scratched the surface of what is here to see and do, but we can verify that if you are able to, you must come. A big thank you to everyone who helped with their suggestions, as without those, we may still be stuck circling Keflavik Airport. If you want to support the channel, we have special edition Iceland merch on our site, so head to the link in the description to check that out. This brings the end of our road trip in the land of fire and ice, but we have got more exciting videos from this trip coming soon. And Iceland, we will be back because we've got an awful lot more we want to see. Click here to subscribe, watch more videos down here.